How's it going, guys? It's Ryan here, and welcome to my brand new series, IronBorn. The goal of this series is to get into high-tier PVM with a brand new Ironman account as quickly as possible with as few requirements as possible. When most people make an Ironman, there's sort of an order of operations to follow. There's a list of things you have to do before you do other things, and I want to break that list, and I want to do things my own way. I want to see how quickly I can get to God Wars 2, get to Araxor, get to Telos, get to these high-tier bosses, and do them with as few requirements as I possibly can. The journey starts right now. Now, as this is the pilot of a brand new series, I'm always looking for feedback. Let me know what you liked and let me know what you didn't. I can definitely make changes. With that being said, I hope you all enjoy, and let's roll the intro. Nope. There we go, 6 Barrows chests down, and that is also the first Reaper assignment done, the first of many Reaper assignments, I should say, done on this Ironman. So good stuff, we're going to grab ourselves another Reaper task, and then keep doing some Barrows runs. Alright, let's grab ourselves another death assignment. What's it going to be? It is going to be Giant Mole. Can I mole on this account? Ooh, Slayer level. Nicely done, level 33 Slayer. Chest number 7. Nope. Chest number 8. Nope. Chest number 9. Oh, there we go! First Barrows item on this Ironman account, and it's a Carol's Coif. That's not exactly what you want to see, but honestly, 9 chests in, I'm fine with any item. That's not too bad. Don't really know when I'll use it, but I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point. Alright guys, let me tell you about something that triggers me just a little bit. I'm 76 fishing, which as you can see right now, that's the level you need for sharks. You know, you can fish the sharks at level 76. It's great, but unfortunately, you need level 80 to cook them. I have no idea why that's a thing, but apparently that's a thing. So what that means for me is that now that I'm 76 fishing, I need to fish another 2,700 lobsters and then cook them so that I can actually cook the sharks that I'd otherwise be able to fish. So anyway, I mean, it's not the end of the world, and the grind's almost over. I mean, comparatively, it's not that much, but still, I was really hoping that at 76 fishing, I'd actually be able to fish and cook the sharks. But anyway, guys, I'm going to keep AFKing here, keep prepping for my lecture, and yeah, we'll move on to the next thing. Well, 77 fishing. So I want to do a really quick check-in on the fishing situation. These last few days, this past week, all I've done is just AFK some fishing when I've had some time. But as you can see, 2,705 raw lobsters. Based on my math, that's going to be exactly enough to get me level 80 cooking. And then I've also started up on the sharks. I've got about 300 sharks. Also, I know this isn't the most efficient way to get sharks. I just really like it because it's something I can do and I can AFK, and I'm also training fishing at the same time. So anyway, guys, what I'm going to do next, I've got to cook all these lobsters up, get 80 cooking, and then I'll start working on these sharks as well. Oh, there we go. That was slightly easier. That didn't work. There we go, after a ton of random I don't know why it wasn't letting me teleport before, but it is now, so here we go, we're going to get ourselves a nice little lamp that I will be using on Herblore just because that seems to be the go-to thing to do, and we should get a level here, maybe, yep, there we go, Herblore level 48, which honestly, that's not too bad, we're getting up there, super anti-poisons, perfect for the Araxing that's going to be happening probably in the next episode. Now, one other thing that happened when I logged in for the first time in 4 days is I actually got a shark daily challenge, which I have now done. So there we go, awesome 17k fishing experience, and we get one of these bags. What are we going to find, though, in the mystery bag? We are going to find 9 rocktails. I thought it was nothing. I thought it was like nothing, because it went blank for a second. I was like, okay, that's not very nice. So many gains.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18...
There we go, we just went up 2 divvy levels from finishing that cache.
20.
So we're now level 20, we're going to make the boon, and we're going to move on to the next spot. I'm doing one more chest, and then we can all go to sleep. Alright, here we go. What's going to be? Durok's Great Axe! That is what you want to see. That's incredible. I don't know when I'm actually going to use that, but it's a tier 70 melee weapon, so that's extremely clutch. That's definitely one of the items I had on the list of items to get. So that's perfect. Second Barrows item on the 20th chest, so we're going at a 1 in 10 rate right now. It's October 29th, so I figured I may as well do this before I forget. Just did my troll invasion, let's use this on a Herblore, 18k Herblore experience. That's actually incredible. So we're now level 50 Herblore, definitely slowly working our way up. Alright, really not sure how much experience I'm going to get for this, but may as well turn it in. And 15k, that's not too bad. Definitely take that, got us level 51 woodcutting, so we're working our way up there, and we got ourselves 2 magic logs. What up, guys? It's Ryan editing, and I was gonna do the big numbers song again. Honestly, not even kidding, I was gonna do it. I was prepared, but I'm not gonna do it. I got 30 divvy, it's a thing, it happened. Please don't take my monetization. There we go, guys. 78 fishing coming in, definitely getting it up there. I'm really excited to get fishing to like 85, 86, 87, because that's when you can actually catch sharks at like a decent rate. Right now it's extremely slow, but still, this is my go-to thing to do while I'm doing homework. So as the homework piles up, the fishing gains also pile up, so it's been a pretty good system so far. We're coming in with 78 fishing, which is awesome, and we're stockpiling these sharks. Hopefully gonna have like a couple thousand pretty soon, and then that way I just won't have to worry about food, because that's like one of the big issues with an Ironman, especially when you're doing what I'm doing, which is basically trying to get into high tier PVM as quickly as possible with as few requirements as possible. Having a lot of food just on hand to waste and go through is gonna be detrimentally important. But anyway, guys, on to the next. Just got another one of these XP lamps. Let's get ourselves probably level 51 Herblore. Is it gonna happen? No, it is not gonna happen. Not quite. False alarm, false alarm. Let's go back to fishing. It has been a couple days since I've last checked in, and as you can see, I have 1,150 raw sharks that I've fished, just AFK fishing, which is amazing. And what you're gonna see right here is level 79 cooking, so one more level cooking these lobsters. It's like 1,500 more lobsters to cook, and then I can get going on the sharks. Alright guys, I've been cooking for about an hour since level 79, I'm almost level 80, but I've also just realized I haven't done ports in like 6 days, and that's not particularly good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head over to my port, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an overview as to how far I am. I'm not very far though. I've been doing them kind of on and off for like 2 or 3 months. There are my resources, and if you look at this map, I'm like halfway to the next zone, which is I think the like steel one, the black slate one. So yeah, we're sort of starting to get up there. We're getting into some of these missions. Let's actually check the ones I sent out a little while ago. Back in action, so I guess I didn't send that one out, and ooh, look at all those gains. While we're here, I'm also going to check in with Meg. I've done a terrible job with Meg as well. Oh, that actually worked properly. I basically just spam click random things. I'll show you how I do it. Large construction like that should be good for some levels, at least one level 37. I know it's the same answers every time, but I just press random buttons. Drum roll, please. It's been like an hour and a bit since the last level I got, and here we go. It is time. Oh, I missed it. I'm so bad at this. I might actually be the worst YouTuber of all time. There we go. Level 80 cooking, which means we can finally cook some sharks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook my first shark. I'm probably going to burn it, almost guaranteed. Part of me really wants to do the family crest quest and get my cooking gauntlets before I cook all these sharks. Not 100% sure yet. It really depends on the burn rate. Like, I'd be okay with a 25% burn rate, but if it's any more than that, I'm not interested. But here we go. Let's cook our first shark burnt. Come on, please. Please actually cook. There we go. 210 experience. But yeah, there we go. We've finally got ourselves sharks, which is awesome. Really, really, really helpful unlock to have just for any PVMing I'm going to be doing later on. Obviously, my hit points aren't high enough to benefit at all at this point, but later on, it's going to be really, really nice just to have a stockpile of sharks. Okay, so I have the basic tier flameproof aura, which reduces your chance of burning food when cooking. I just thought it'd be a good thing to pick up if I was going to try and do these sharks without having cooking gauntlets, especially at level 80 cooking. And as you can see, in my first invent, I only burnt 4 sharks, so I'm actually totally fine with that. I got no problem with that, no issue at all. So what I'm actually going to do is whenever I've got this aura, I will be using it to cook sharks. I won't be cooking them off the aura, but for an hour, I will be cooking all these sharks up. I've just entered the Polypore dungeon for the first time. I think you can trade this dude and get a jug. That's a good call. Just so we can fill it up with the neem oil. Now, the reason I'm actually going here, it's not actually for armor or anything like that, it's for experience. I wanted to find something to train on that was weak to air spells, that would be fairly easy, low risk of death, and apparently fungal mages are extremely good to try. So I actually don't know where they are, but that looks like a fungal mage to me. Okay, I've just now killed 3 fungal mages, and I think I'm going to level right there. Yep, there we go, level 67. So either 3 more levels or 8 more levels, and we're also getting 74 combat there as well. So that's awesome stuff. And yeah, I think I'm going to stick around here for a little bit. These things seem super easy to kill, and the experience rate seems to be extremely high as well. So these things seem to be quite broken, which is exactly what I was looking for. Coming in with level 57 hit points. Let's keep her going. I just actually got crashed at fungal mages. Yeah, you better run. You better no, are you actually coming back? I don't know, is this actually like a place that people train? I mean, I understand it a little bit, but more for an Ironman than anything else. I mean, is this good money on a main? I mean, maybe. That's probably like 250, 300k. So maybe this is like a place low levels go to make money. I have no idea. I'm just about out of food anyway, so I ain't even mad. That's totally fine. This person can go steal my world like that, as much as I hate to say it. Here's a question. Why do shops still sell needles when any account into the game automatically has one in their tool belt? We're crafting it. The greatest helmet of all time. Oh, that is the most beautiful thing of all time. I am a god among men. This is the greatest Iron Man look of all time. I'm actually keeping it. That is incredible. Tier 25, 76 armor. That's some next level stuff right there. Now, because I am a man of the people, and people seem to be triggered by my tier 1 gear, I have now upgraded. Massive upgrade right now. Full tier 5 gear. Oh my, that is a look. That is a look and a half right there. Alright, this is about to be the end of the 3rd ever Reaper assignment completed on this account. Here we go. We got ourselves some Barrows totems, not very many runes, but on the plus side, as you can see right here, 7,000 Slayer experience, 7 Reaper points, and most importantly, that's level 36 Slayer, so we're getting it up there automatically, just straight up with these Reaper assignments, which is extremely helpful. So anyway, guys, that's going to be about it for me from tonight, and I'll check in a little later. Alright guys, I've just finished one more trip at the Fungal Mages. Not too bad, you know, it's the same thing, sort of a half semi-AFK combat, good experience, got a really good hit chance, and you know what, they're kind of growing on me a little bit just because of all of the stackable drops you can get. All these potato cacti are going to come extremely in handy when I'm making those super magic potions for experience, and also because magic is sort of my principal combat style at this point. I've done almost no ranged or melee up to this point, so, you know, it's just really a place to train that makes sense. And the other thing is I'm starting to get more and more of these fungal flakes, so in a little bit, I might actually be able to make myself some fungal leggings, which are absolutely OP, the greatest tier 25 legs in the entire game. But yeah, that's going to be the end for this trip, and I'm going to move on to something else. Okay, I now have a Dusty Key, which is helpful because I'm going to try out Hellhounds. I really don't know how well it's going to go, but I'm hoping it's going to be a really good place to sort of AFK train just a little bit, because every time I click on a Hellhound, that's like 700 or 800 experience, and if I can actually hit them fairly accurately and not splash too much, it would be a really, really good spot to get myself level 75 magic. I'm 68 now, so I'm fairly close, but I'm looking for like a really good spot, and you know, the Fungal Mages were not bad, but they weren't awesome. I didn't love them, and you know, if you're going to be training for a considerable amount of time, you may as well take the time to find somewhere that works well for you, and hopefully this place is a winner for me. So I'm going to grab the Dusty Key, get through this door, here we go, first time through here, to get KO'd by a blue dragon. Let's try this elite clue. First off, we're starting out with a scan clue in the Fremennik Slayer dungeon. I don't know if anything's going to be, that's the wrong dungeon. Okay, first off, great start for me, Ryan. Dungeon's down here. Once we get in there, I don't know if anything's going to be aggressive in there or anything's going to kill me. But yeah, let's try it out. I got some food, I got some runes, and we should be good to go, at least get through this first step of the elite clue. Nice, the last possible room in the Slayer dungeon. We've managed to do it. We're going to dig here, and what's going to come out? I'm hoping actually something to kill as opposed to an actual puzzle, but we'll see what happens. And we got a puzzle box. Not too bad. I will do this real quick. Uh-oh. I don't know how this is going to go. Can we safe spot this guy maybe? Maybe? Uh-oh. I'm out of run. This could be very, very difficult if I can't find a safe spot or something. Please rock. Please rock. Uh-oh. This might not go particularly well. Level 133, weak to ranged, and all we have is magic. Is that a safe spot? Maybe? Is it gonna work? No, it's not. Oh well. You know, let's just tank it. We seem to be doing a decent amount of damage, so hopefully we will manage to get the kill here and not get DDS spec'd out by this guy. But no, it actually looks like it's weaker than I thought, weaker than I expected. We should be just fine here. Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was. I thought you'd actually have to do the Giant Dwarf quest, but it turns out the Giant Dwarf quest actually happens like in Keldagrim. So you just have to run to Keldagrim, and then after that, you can go right through. And I think I should be good to go to get this clue done, and that's very fortunate. Oh. Oh, hold up. That's not convenient. Never mind. Okay, another one of these. We're gonna do this. Do like that, and then I'm thinking a couple of those, one of those, and we are good to go. Another scan clue. Where is it? It is gonna be Falador. Awesome stuff. We're gonna go over there, and this could actually be the last step of our first ever elite clue. All right, dig time, and we've got ourselves the casket. What's it gonna be? Ooh, Zami arrows. That's actually really, really useful. I'm actually totally fine with that. Zamrock arrows count as Zami protection in God Wars, so that means that when I'm trying to get myself to Zami, which will be most definitely in the next video, I can actually use these Zami arrows as an item, and I won't actually get destroyed in my kill counts. That's absolutely perfect, as they just disappear off the ground. No, we're good to go. And you know what? 50k? Nothing wrong with 50k either. Totally fine with that. But yeah, that's actually a really, really big winner, the Zami arrows. Obviously, could have been a better item, but that definitely works for me. That's fine. That's going to just about do it for episode number 1 of IronBorn. I wanted to thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all so much for supporting what I do. I also wanted to quickly say this is my first time ever making a video with skilling in it of any kind, and quite frankly, I don't know what I'm doing. So let me know if you liked it, let me know if you didn't, and I can certainly make changes in the future. Anyway guys, have a great one, thanks so much for watching, and peace out!